this beautiful scenery, but I do have some beautiful scenery going on in the background that I might be able to show you in a minute. But I'll just wait to see who comes on. But thank you for joining me. I am loving going live every day. It is so much fun. I love connecting with everyone and just building this beautiful community. And if you're new, my name is Coach Claire. I'm from Australia and I run this channel with my gorgeous friend Berna. And we both offer live coaching sessions, a whole range of custom meditations, 7-day challenges, 21-day challenges, and lots of different offerings around coaching. So I offer packages so you can get some really good deals, or you can just book a single session. I offer half-hour sessions or hourly sessions, and we just dive really deep. We just go really deep. Even if it's a half-hour session, we figure out what your blocks are, and then we dive in. So the goal is to get your results fast, because we're here to experience everything in our 4D and in our 3D too. So today we're talking all things manifesting. And if you want to subscribe, share, leave a comment, I love connecting with you. It helps our channel grow, and I'm just so excited to be here with you. So I really want to use this sort of live platform to answer as many questions as I can. So just feel free to post whenever you like, even if you want to post on previous posts or videos or shorts. We always get back to everyone. We just love it. We love the engagement. So today's topic, there's so many things to talk about with manifesting, but what I am getting lately in some sessions are third parties. So some clients are coming to me and they're saying, I love my specific person, but they're with somebody else right now. Or there could be some fears that your specific person is with a third party. So essentially what 3Ps come down to are your story, but also your sense of self-worth. So often we see this when your sense of self-worth is not very strong and you're giving too much power out to the 3D. You're not doing enough sort of self-love, self-care, and just cherishing yourself. Because when you cherish yourself, everybody else then cherishes you. Remember that everything is just a reflection. That's all that's going on. Hello there. Thank you for joining. We're talking all things manifesting today. Feel free to ask a question. I'll be on here for a little while. It's very bright, so it might take me a minute to see your questions and comments. But today we're talking about third parties. So if you're dealing with a third party with your specific person, they're off with someone else, it can be super, super devastating. I understand. Hello there. I'm going to say this right. Bajak, hello. Thank you for joining. It often comes down to a low self-concept. Feeling not chosen, feeling unworthy, feeling like, nothing's working out for you, feeling like somebody else is better than you. So this really comes back to having a really strong self-concept and knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing who you are. Hello, I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Let me know where you're from in the world. I'm currently in Melbourne, Australia. It's a very windy, rainy kind of spring day, but it's beautiful. It's always crazy weather down here. We get 4 seasons in one day, so it's always fun. But third parties, they can be devastating when we get this news, because we're like, well, I thought my specific person loved me. I thought they only wanted to be with me. So, again, we just want to go back to the story about who we are, how we identify, and what we want to experience, both in the 4D and in the 3D. Thank you so much for everyone joining. Hello. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh no. I really intend for you that things improve, and manifesting is not just about a specific person, it's about all areas of your life. So having a really good, beautiful story about who you are in love, who you are in health, who you are, as a friend, as a parent, in all of your relationships, who you are in relation to money. So I'm sending out so much love to everyone and really amazing intentions that you know, you're healing, you're loved, you're living your best life. With third parties, it's a really awful feeling when this happens. So the first thing that we want to do, and especially what we do in a coaching session, is we figure out what your blocks are. And often they're going to be low self-esteem, feeling unworthy, feeling unchosen. So we want to work through those blocks. You know, why are you feeling that way? What's caused this? We might then do some revision. And then what we want to do is do some beautiful inner conversations and a deep meditation in your end state, so that we can go straight to the end and we can really, you know, marinate and saturate in that new story and that new feeling, which is really important. If you're new here, my name is Claire and I am part of this beautiful YouTube channel with a really good friend, Berna, and we're both professional counselors. Berna is a psychotherapist and I'm a counselor, but we also specialize and coach in life coaching and manifesting coaching, all things law of assumption. Feel free to subscribe, like, share our page. We are loving growing it at the moment and really building this community and just really tapping into all things manifesting. So if you are currently experiencing a third party and it's just really unfavorable and you're not having a good time, I want you to remember that your power is in the now. It's not in yesterday or in tomorrow, it's in the now moment. And this is so important because it means that we can change things. Right now, you can just decide, okay, I'm chosen, I'm loved, I'm worthy, everything is working out for me. I don't need to lift a finger. My person is mine. They are moving mountains to be with me now. They worship me, they're devoted to me, they dedicate everything to me and my happiness is their happiness now. So these are just some little inner conversations that we can have going on, and some of the inner conversations that we might do in a session just based on your situation. But you know, I get a lot of people and clients saying that I think I have the worst circumstances. I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Nobody else has ever had these kind of circumstances. It's impossible. It's unshakable. I just want to tell you that it's not. Like, I've had so many experiences in my own life and success stories from my clients where, you know, for example, a client has been engaged to their specific person has broken the engagement off, gone and proposed to somebody else, married somebody else, disaster, and then literally within a matter of 4 months has left the other person, filed for divorce. They've come back to my client begging for forgiveness. They are now married. Like, it was a bit of a dramatic one, but your circumstances are never too much. Like, everything is changeable, everything is fluid and moving all the time. You have to just remember that you're the creator, you're the only operant power of your reality. And so we just want to get really clear about the stories that you're telling, your internal stories, your internal conversations that you're having with yourself and everybody else around you. And so getting back to third parties, they often show up when we're feeling low self-esteem, you know, not prioritized, the last to be picked. So we really want to rebuild up our self-concept, but also the fastest way to do that is go to the end. Who am I now that I'm just so incredible and worshipped and loved? How do I feel? How do I move through my day? How do I move through life? How does everybody now treat me? Going to the end is really the fastest way to manifest. It truly is. We skip over a lot. We can just skip over a lot of unnecessary stuff, which is really cool. So if you have any questions, feel free to post. I'm really excited to answer them. Hello. Let me know where you're from too. Hello, thank you. So, you know, with general counseling, we do a lot of revision, but you know, we use different therapy names for that. But revision is an incredible way to move through a third party. We can simply revise and be like, this didn't happen. This is what happened instead. If revision feels strange for you, from Iraq, hello, amazing. I love that. Beautiful. I have friends who've been to Iraq, and all through Iran, they did the silk Silk Road Trail quite a few years ago, and that was really beautiful. Lovely. Okay, and so what we want to do is just go straight to the end. It's so important to, let go of any old stories that aren't serving you and really just focus on what you want to be experiencing. So with a third party, what we want to do is we don't even really want to focus on the third party anymore. We want to now focus on ourselves, our self-concept, and who we are in relation to our person. So how do we feel now that we're in a loving, committed relationship with our person and they're only choosing you? Because that's the story that you have going on. Remember that everyone is you pushed out. So that's what I really want you to focus on. The other really important thing too is to just be really easy with yourself. Be really kind to yourself, be really easy with yourself, and also be really kind and easy with everyone else, because, everyone is just a reflection of you, whether it's basic counseling or manifesting law of assumption. But it's so important to just go easy, and just be really kind to yourself, because sometimes you can have really wobbly days and life just doesn't feel good, and that's just normal. We're just having a lot of emotions, a really, human experience. So it's really important to be really easy on yourself. So I'm loving going live with you every single day. I will show you the view that I have going out of my room at the moment. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here and I am loving it so much. So I really intend that you, wherever you are, you're really having a fantastic time and you're just wanting to, feel good, because that is essentially what we want to be doing. Okay. If anyone has any questions, feel free to post. I love answering. Oh, I did have a question here earlier. I'm just going to come back into the room. I did have a question earlier from someone, a comment on a post, and they were talking about what is the fastest way to go to the end. And some of the ways that I love going to the end that work so fast and that I've had a lot of client success with is simply just meditating and having beautiful inner conversations with your SP, or with whatever it is that you want to be experiencing. It can be with money, because money is energy too. And we want to call money in as a friend. We don't want it to be this sort of external thing, because it is just frequency, it's energy, just like your specific person is. So we want to go straight to the end. We want to do beautiful inner conversations. We want to just meditate there. And even if it's just for a few minutes, a couple times a day, just to get you back into the flow. Another really awesome way to get into the zone is to script. And this is where you write out a beautiful story. You write out what you want to be experiencing with your person living in the end. And what you can do, what I really love to do, is write love letters, love letters to yourself from everyone around you, so that you're really feeling the love from everyone. And you start to believe it, you start to feel it real. And this is how we cultivate a new story, which is really important. So just a few little tips and tricks there. If you have any questions, feel free to post them on any of the posts or videos. I'm loving going live with you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.